Who's ready to talk marketing today? This is going to be a quick and actionable episode specifically for my friends who have a brick and mortar or a storefront. I have noticed recently that quite a few of my clients inside Elevate, my signature group coaching program, they have spaces. Some have a studio, a shared space, some have their own brick and mortar. And this has been a little bit of a transition because for years I've really only helped online business owners. And it's been really fun to dig some marketing tricks out of the hat and see what is actually working. Now, if you do not have a brick and mortar and you're thinking about it, or you don't at all, I want you to stick around because these are actually just really great marketing tips in general, but they are some that I have specifically tailored for my friends who are local and have physical locations. So whether that's you and you have a storefront, a studio, a shared space, these are strategies that are actually going to move the needle, and none of them require dancing on TikTok unless you just want to. So let's dive in. Welcome back to the Messy Success Podcast. I'm your host, Elizabeth Henson. I help creative business owners and artists build communities around your brand so that business is easy and profitable. When you stay in action, yes, I mean even messy action, only good things happen. We are always learning, and when we can get just as excited about the lessons as the results, magic happens. I've helped million-dollar companies with their marketing, but my mission in this world is to help you step into the best possible version of yourself so you can create your dream business too. We believe in community and people over strategies and tactics. Our theme here at the Messy Success Podcast is the 1% adventure, where we're focusing on getting 1% better every single day. I want you to color outside the lines and embrace the messy journey to take daily action towards your goals. If you've noticed a plateau in your business, we've created a very quick quiz where you can find out your next best move. Head over to elizabethhenson.co/next to find out. Now let's get started. All right, so we are going to be specifically diving into 5 marketing must-dos for your brick and mortar business. So these are 5 things that you should be doing on a regular weekly basis if you want more customers and more clients coming through your physical doors. Okay, number 1, you guys already know this is a favorite of mine, and this is email marketing. I cannot believe how many people I talk to that have a physical space that are not sending weekly emails. Now, we do want to use email marketing to tell stories, behind the scenes, offer value, but most importantly, with a brick and mortar, this is your direct line to your people. And you want to tell them exactly what is coming up. I know as a consumer, when I see a date and a time and what's happening, I can make a very quick decision on if it's something that I want to do, especially if I already know, like, and trust that company. So I'll use my amazing friend Rocky as an example. I tell her all the time, I'm like, just send me like the date, what's happening, and I'll check my calendar. I don't even need the fluff. I don't need to be sold to. I just need to know what is happening at her space. So for your warmest leads, people that are already coming into your space, that's really all they need. They need that week at a glance. Here's what's coming up, because trust me, they're all not seeing your social media. We want to be getting directly into their inbox. Now, if you want to get into the nitty-gritty of email marketing and you want to do some segmenting and you have some people that are brand new to your space, maybe you're collecting their email address with their first purchase or their first event or their first class, there might be opportunity there to send some more connection related emails. Maybe there's a welcome sequence that you can take them through. But in the end, email marketing is an absolute must for every business, in my opinion, but really important if you're wanting to bring people to your physical space. And a lot of people drop the ball on that, believe it or not. Okay, number 2 is you want to actually lean into social media for some of its local features, tagging your city, highlighting your customers, tagging them, using Instagram or Facebook as an invitation to be part of something bigger, your mission, your values, what do you stand for, hashtagging, geotagging. There's a lot of cool features that you can use when you're marketing locally that are not necessarily applicable to just the abyss of online. And when I'm marketing my annual event, Elevate and Inspire, I use a lot of these features, and it really helps to like target and bring in people that are specific to my area. So don't sleep on some of these special features or even running ads on social to your specific area. I've seen this work for a lot of my clients. Some of them are even better at it than I am, but using those local tags, using the location features, and then even just really small, affordable social media ads that drive traffic to your socials on Meta. Okay, number 3, one of my favorites, and this is a little bit more of a mentality or a methodology than it is a strategy. But you want to create with your community and not just for. This is like a co-create mentality. And I've been having a lot of conversations with really top-notch digital marketers, and these online courses are kind of slowly phasing out. And what is really popular right now is communities where people co-create. So involving your audience in big decisions, using quizzes, polls, product ideas, and getting their input, having them be founding members of certain things. When people help build it, they're way more likely to buy it and then to share it because they feel like they're part of it. So in my business, this really just looks like bringing a bunch of business owners together and co-creating the conversation so that everybody gets to teach and lead, and it's not always on me. And you can do this with any brick and mortar. If you sell products, getting your people really involved in that product creation. When people write books, they're sharing about the book before they actually publish it and sell it. That is co-creating. And that is really working for all businesses right now. But there's so many fun ways that you can co-create when you have an actual physical space. And that actually kind of brings me into number 4, which is having in-person experiences. And the marketing strategy that I use for this is SMS, text message marketing. So I have a special SMS list that is just for people that are local. And this allows me to keep that correspondence very separate from, again, the abyss that is just everyone online. I can send real invitations right into people's cell phone messages and invite them to events, workshops, pop-ups, monthly networking things, whatever. So if you can think of an opportunity to host an event at your space, even if it's just once a month or once a quarter, that is going to also be really good for your marketing. And adding this SMS to stay top of mind when you have a sale, when you just want to drive a lot of traffic to your store or your location. It's personal, it's powerful, and it has like a 98% open rate. So again, SMS is something we don't want to abuse. We don't necessarily want to be texting people every single day unless it's literally just a value add. But for your really important, your top tier marketing campaigns, it is an incredible tool to use. And just be sure that you're inviting people along and that you're using that co-create experience. And that can be really powerful, that SMS marketing. You can get a lot of people to just decide they want to come last minute with SMS. Like, hey, we're starting this special workshop in an hour, and someone might be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on that side of town. You just never know. And you can reach people so much easier with SMS, and just really continuing to invite new people into your space. So it's not just always the same people over and over. Okay. And then number 5, this is one that I'm actually really excited to improve on, is to claim your digital real estate using local SEO and Google business profiles. So I know this is a thing, and I know it works, especially if you're wanting to use Google Ads. We are, just scratching the surface. We just opened our Google business account. So please feel free to Google Elizabeth Henson Co and leave us a review there. That would be awesome. We're starting to collect local reviews. And I'm having to jump through all the hoops and figure out how to get my business, the location to show up, since I have a space at a local co-working space. But I'm really excited to see what that does, because I have seen this work in businesses that have a physical location, which I technically have not had. So this is all new. It's been a while, at least, since my photography days, that I had a brick and mortar. So you want to be sure that your business is easy to find. So you really do want to activate that Google juice for the location of your business, because we're talking about people with brick and mortars. Now, if you're digital, you can keep the location private. I do think they have a virtual option, but you're not going to get the same features as using a real physical address and doing all the steps that Google wants you to do to prove that. And then you're going to ask for those Google reviews and really optimize that profile and be super consistent with the name, the address, and the phone number. Again, I'm still learning that part, so we can co-create it. Let me know all your tips. And also feel free to watch any YouTube videos. Everything is figure outable. And speaking of that, I do have a YouTube video on SMS marketing specifically. I'm going to link that in the show notes for you, or you can just go find my YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure you can find it by Googling or YouTube searching Elizabeth Henson or the Messy Success Podcast, or both. Probably if you put them both in the search bar, it'll come up first. But I'll put the link in the show notes. But the video is how to do SMS marketing for, small audiences having a big impact. And that really shares my specific strategy on hosting monthly events and using the SMS technology, if you're interested in that. It's only about 5 minutes, I believe. Okay, so those are the 5 tips. Let's recap really quickly. The 5 marketing must-dos for your physical workplace. Email marketing. Duh, that's a big one. Building your community on social media. Co-creating with that community. Hosting in-person experiences, using that SMS marketing to really make sure that they are actually seeing what's going on. And then claiming your digital real estate with local SEO. Very simple, right? We're keeping it super quick and actionable today. So thank you guys for listening. We are getting so close to episode 200. I cannot wait to celebrate and to step up some of our podcasting equipment and some of our podcast workflows. Even the podcast branding is getting a facelift. So this is all really exciting and kind of stressful. I'm not going to say that out loud, but kind of stressful. I'm trying to do this during the summer, but I appreciate you guys for being here with me. If you love this episode, or maybe you know a business owner that does have a brick and mortar that would love some of these really quick marketing tips, make sure you send this episode their way and then leave us a review on iTunes. That would be amazing. And I'll see you guys next time.